Okay, we're going to do our math lesson for today, and this is the continuation of 10.6, and this is on pictographs, which is a graph with pictures. Okay, Big Bend, I'm on page 255A. Big Bend National Park is located in southwestern Texas. It contains 801,163 acres of protected wilderness. About 350,000 people visit the park each year. The pictograph below shows attendance at Big Bend National Park for 1 week in August. Use the data to answer the questions below. Okay, first thing you have to do when you are looking at a pictograph is look at the key. And the key here, right here, the key tells you what the picture represents. So it's not like every smiley face is one person. Look right here. Every smiley face you see is 50 people. All right, so let's look down here at the questions. How many people visited the park on day 4? Okay, so we're going to go to day 4 here. And the easiest way to count 50s, in my opinion, is to put them in groups of 100. So 2 50s make 100. So we're going to do 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. 500 people on day 4. Now on day 2, here, right up here, putting them in groups of 100. Now, can't make 100 there. So, we're going to do 100, 200, 300, and one smiley face is 50. So, 350. How many people visited the park on day 5? Okay, we've got to go to day 5 here. 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay, so, and this is 50, and then half of 50 is 25. So 450 plus 25 is 475. And if you need to work that out, do it over here. You got room. Do it like that. Okay. How many more people came to Big Bend National Park on day 7 than day 6? So you're finding the difference of day 7, day 6. And we know from our little math, in our math bulletin board, when we see the words, how many more, we know that's a sign right there. That's a little, those are some clue words there. We're going to do subtraction. So day 7 is longer, more people, so that's going to be my top number. So I got to figure out that. 100, 200, 300, 450, and I'm working it right here, minus, let me make sure you can see that, yes, okay, slide this up just a little bit there, okay, and then day 6 is 100, 200, 50 plus a half, 25, makes that one 275, and then I subtract. 0 minus 5 can't do, got to go next door. Borrow 1, that becomes a 4. Take that 10, add it to the 0. 0 plus 10 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 7 can't do, got to go next door. Borrow from the 4. The 4 becomes a 3. The 4 here, we add that 10 to it. 4 plus 10 is 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. 3 minus 2 is 1. So there were 175 more people. on that day. How many fewer people came on day 1 than day 3? So let's look at those 2 days. Okay, let me make sure you can still see day 1 and day 3 up there. Okay, so day 3 has more people. That's going to be my top number. We're subtracting again. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and half of that, 25. So 525. Draw a line there so you don't get confused with this one. Minus, and then on day 1, 100, 200, 300, 400. So minus 400. 5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 0 is 2. 5 minus 4 is 1. 125 fewer people. All right, now on the next page, we are making a bar graph from this information. So let me slide this over. Let me stand up and make sure that you can see my graph that I'm making here. Okay. All right. So the name, you always have to give your bar graph a name. So the name's going to be Visitors to Big Bend National Park. So you put your title here. Okay, now this next part, we're going to label this side and down at the bottom to know where exactly we're going to use this data and how we're going to make the bar graph. So over here is going to be our number of visitors. And then we're going to do down here the days of visits. Okay, so our numbers, we're going to start with 0, and we went by 50. So we're going to go by 50s here. So 0, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550. Now down here we're going to label the days that the visits were on. Day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. I'm going to do the first one with you, and then you're going to finish this on your own. Okay, let me grab a crayon here, and day 1, so you go back up here to your day 1 pictograph, and I'm going to count by hundreds again. So 100, 200, 300, 400. So day 1, I'm going to make my bar graph go all the way up to 400. Like that. And color it in. All right, and you are going to finish this bar graph, and then you are going to go on to the next page and complete your math box, page 255. I know it's a little confusing this time. I really don't understand why they did this, but other than these 2 pages go together with this pictograph and the visitors to Big Bend National Park, But then the math box page is page 255 also. So you're going to just do all 255s today. All right, friends. Hope you have a great day. See ya. Bye.